Hello and welcome to another episode of the Tejano Traveler. I'm your host Wally, and today we are in Brazoria country, looking at the Brazoria National Wildlife Refuge. Now, this refuge is actually pretty cool. I like their little visitor center where you can go, check out some of the animals that live there, check out some of the bones, um, see what kind of butterflies they have. I always like visiting their little visitor center because you get to know a lot about the area that usually you'd have to get online to learn. This place is pretty cool. They've got cool pavilions you can go to. There's a lot you can see from these pavilions, so even if you don't go out into the roads, you can sort of see uh, what the gist of it is. Here we have a wetland, which is populated by birds, and finally, once again, I get to see my alligators. I love Texas gators, not Louisiana ones, but Texas ones. They were just kind of there floating. I'm always amazed to see them out in the wild, just doing their alligator things. So I was happy that I was able to see them right at the beginning. I didn't have to go searching for them, hoping to see them, crossing my fingers. They were just out there already, ready to be seen. Of course, don't bother them, don't pet them, don't do anything like that. Just enjoy from a distance, like I'm enjoying watching these birds do their thing. And the bugs were horrendous, so if you go there, watch out for the bugs. There's some black vultures, and it's also, once again, a driving park, which means you can go out there and drive around to the different areas and stay in your car, which is good because the bugs were really bad. But you get close enough to where you can see the birds, like this snowy egret. No, it's a winter egret. No, that's a great egret because of the beak. But you can see them out hunting and fishing and doing their egret things. I've always liked watching these big birds. Those are the snowy egrets. You can tell because of their beak. They have a black beak. The great egret has a yellow beak. But most of the area is pretty flat. There's some brush. There's some marshes from some of the sloughs that pass through. If you look closely, you'll see the birds out there. You'll also catch some alligators, just like we caught at the beginning of the park. They'll be slinking around doing their alligator things. But this area is pretty. It's nice to look at. It's nice to drive around. You get to see a lot, like this great blue heron, which is probably one of my favorite birds ever. And they got plenty of pavilions where you can go and picnic if it wasn't being attacked by bugs at this time. Seriously, those bugs are horrible. But these places really do help the wildlife. They help the animals, they help the birds, they help the insects, they help the ecology of the area. So they're pretty important to upkeep and keep safe because these animals need a safe place to live. Even alligators, as scary as they can be, they need a nice, safe place where they can just be alligators and not have to worry about being hunted or being hurt by other people or them running into situations that they would rather not be in. Same thing for these birds. They need safe havens. They need safe places. So I'm glad that Texas and the country have decided to set these places apart so that we're able to enjoy them, so that we're able to go and visit and see some of these marvelous beings in nature. And there's some roseate spoonbills. They're pink. They're not flamingos. If you look closely, though, you can see their pink feathers. And I love watching them. They're usually in groups. Hardly ever do you see one by itself. I saw this group fly in right behind the visitor center, and I followed them, stalked them for a while, and just kind of enjoyed the view, which is sometimes all you can do. Also, look at those bugs that I was talking about. They were killing me. It hurt to take this shot. And look at that alligator looking all nice and calm. So definitely come here. But if you come here, make sure you wear protective clothing because these mosquitoes are horrible. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Have a good day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye.